It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, is that? Hey!
Motioning the tight end now. So all... The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Look at hot.
Now he got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 18. What's up? 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby! And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go.
All right.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 25 on that play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Caught a nice game left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Looking quickly here.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Nix from the gun. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up their opening drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Absolutely fires this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos will take over at what looks to be the 31.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Bombers. Captain.
Nix looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Bombers.
Once more, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Bombers. Oh, I said captain. Ready. Away. Joe. Bombers.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
19 yards.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here's Nix. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Back to the 12. Captain. Away.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Blitz coming, Nix. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Look the hot.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. From the pocket, looking for a target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Forced out to his right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Here's Nix to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down Denver.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Low back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Motion, motion. Away,
Throwing here, Nix. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third and long for Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
Nix.
First down.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
4 yards.
A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11.
21. Texans 10. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go. Let the hot, let the hot. 18. Let's hit. 11. 19 Texans.
Stroud throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So that brings up second down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So at the 20, here's second and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
At the 19-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Nix with it on first. Cut out left. Big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to first and goal. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Noel to return this. Things going well so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 40-yard
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. They'll run here from the gun. He's going to bring this down to their 35. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, we have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now they send them back in motion right. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
At the 11-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Once more, it's Nix. Caught just shy of the goal line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Right up the gut. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now for the Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 10.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Hauled in left side. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 20.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Trying the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41. Lean back motions right. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
16 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Ready.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Broncos with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Away.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Here he goes again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him again. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Texans 10.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits his running back. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in a hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
Texas. Right, Tony.
Now it's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. Here's Stroud again. That one's good to Godwin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, Uno Mars. Oh, hey. Look the high, look. 11. 19 Texas.
Again, Stroud. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to defense, other than QB draw, this ball's going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Nix. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Ready. My name is Bombers. Olay. Go.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. Passing downfield, working the left. And he takes it down to the 33. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a fully placed ball after the catch. That's a perfect play to break it big.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Throwing out to the left. Go! And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Put in now out of the gun. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
A split second, all but kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Hold on a sec.
Back-to-back carries here. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Another carry for him. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. My name is Ball 11.
Back to the well again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Hold on a second. Ready.
So the Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason. which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports with my partner in the booth, Brock Hewart.